WGCH, WGCH.com, anywhere. WGCH News Center time is 8:21. And going to talk a little ballet now with the Ballet of the Americas in Port Chester, Artistic Director Carole, Alexis, and Frank Ligio. Is that right? Ligio, yes. Board of Directors joins me now. Carole, Frank, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
All right. I should be able to pronounce it Ligio. Savino
That's
saying
right.
that.
Savino,
the
Amériques. Ballet des Amériques. So
We'll
America.
teach you French here, Tony.
All right. French is awful. Tell us about the Ballet of the Americas. What's
Ballet,
it all about?
so Ballet des Amériques, it was created in 2011. It's located it's a local, national, and international dance company and conservatory. By dance company, we have 10 professional dancers, and we have also conservatory training students to become professional, but of course making that choice when the time comes. But our mission is to make sure that they are trained to the highest level.
And you're based in Port Chester?
We are based in Port Chester, and we are the Westchester Premier Dance Company. And due to our background and story, we're also an international company. So we have, like right now, we had a video done by the French News with 200,000 viewers. This is what the company is coming up also in great reputation, and we're very thankful for that.
Great.
And we're the resident company of the Tarrytown Music Hall now as well.
All right. Frank, how did you get involved with this?
My wife dragged me to a performance of children about 5 years ago on a Sunday afternoon. It was the last thing in the world I wanted to do, but my wife and I have been ballet fans since the 1970s. And when I saw this performance, the children were extraordinary, and then the company came on, and they were out of this world. I was amazed. I've been familiar with choreographers for many years now, but I had never seen choreography like what Carole does in a setting like this in Westchester County. It was amazing to me. So.
What is unique about it then?
Well, she is on the cutting edge. I mean, she's combining ballet with modern dance, with ethnic and cultural backgrounds that are not ordinarily in ballet. She does some things that will startle people, but she also does some things that are so entertaining and so amazing that I think people who see it are really surprised. And we've seen that happen over and over again. People who have got ballet and dance knowledge come to this with low expectations and are shocked and amazed when they see how extraordinary the performances are.
Carole, you're a ballet dancer yourself?
Yes, but also trained to be a dancer in general. So I believed, I was always trained in classical. I believe that, we're in the 21st century, so dancers should be complete. You have to have classical training as, in music as the same, but you should be able to dance for any great choreographer. So I was one of those dancers, and I had teacher teach me that idea of to be multi, to be plural rather than singular.
And how did the whole how did everything start? How did the dance company start?
I had a company before under another more complicated name than even Ballet des Amériques. So I always had performing group with before it was with live musicians and dancers, but in 2011, because we were building the conservatory, I bring everything under one name, which is the Ballet of the Americas. Including and as our country is, country of all people, it makes total sense to be of the Americas.
Okay, so how many, or not we'll get to that in a second, but who do you train? Then anybody, professional ballet dancers or what?
So for the company, they already train, of course, but dancers continue to progress as they enter a dance company. The students come, and we're very proud of that. Most of the students comes as beginner, or thereafter we start the training because we really it's a very professional. They come to, when they're young, 3 times a week, and then older 4 times, 5 times to 6 times a week. So it's very intense. As you know, ballet takes 7 to 10 years to train a dancer, and the people that come in our school, in our conservatory, come to do that. So they are it's an intense training, and then we.
What age would they start? Then?
They start at, so we have 3 divisions. They start at 4 years old, and it's to really prepare the body for the classical training, which start a little bit later, around 8-9 years old, and then we have the junior division, and we go to the senior division. So it's really, most of our students, we have like now the oldest students are I've been around with 7 years. I start with their first plié all the way to now entering, for example, this summer, the Juilliard, the American Ballet Theatre, the Bolshoi, the Opéra de Paris. They enter those programs at the advanced level. So we are very proud of the work that we're doing.
Okay.
It takes a while to see what you're going to do, but then now it's really in the front of us through our beautiful students.
Okay. Frank, are you just a fan or are you a dancer yourself?
I'm not a dancer, no, just a fan, but a fan who has seen people like Balanchine choreograph in New York City Ballet and Twyla Tharp and some of the greatest choreographers, and still impressed by Carole and what she is able to do.
And is there appreciation for ballet from the young people coming up that want to participate?
Yeah, there is.
There is, absolutely. Yeah. There is. Yeah. And the company is very active on also creating new audience, educating people about dance, making people falling in love with dance. I mean, of course, we're very much in classical because I believe in that training strongly, for I've done it and coming from that. But dance is really one of the beautiful, in the performing arts, it's the art where you can gather people of different background and different beliefs because of this non-verbal expression. It can bring people to the common emotion, the common. So it's great to bring audience and to develop audience around that form of art because it's a form of communion of people and it creates community.
Yeah, Carole speaks of it as the first art, really. When you think about it, people moving is probably the first thing that was artistic that people did, and so you're going back to that.
Absolutely, primitive, but not as a primary, the first.
And we just a minute left, but do you have performances also?
Yes, we have. We have. First, we're going to start our season with a performance in a musical hall, and that should be around the 25th of October.
In Tarrytown Music Hall.
Okay.
And then there'll be performances during the winter at 16 King Street, which is where the studios of Ballet des Amériques are located in Portchester, and people can come and see ballet almost as the performers see it themselves when they are on the floor and dancing. It's pretty impressive to be right on the same level with the dancers. So that's what Evenings of Dance is about, and there'll be 4 of those during the winter this coming year.
Okay. And that's our 4th season, so we're very proud of that.
Season,
and
and
it has it's in the studio, so it attracts. It's open to the public, to everyone. And we had a lot of ballettomen, connoisseurs, but we also have first time coming to the ballet, and it's a warm experience.
If people want to find out more, they can call 646-753-0457 or go to www.balletdesameriques.com.
All right, great.
Thank you.
My guests have been Carole, Alexis, Artistic Director, as well as Frank Ligio, and this is Ballet of the Americas. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
WGCH New Center time is 8:29. Top national.